Good morning and welcome back to Enduro Loft. Today is Wednesday, November the 20th, 2024. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little tour of the loft and how everything is set up and the status of everything right now and what's the plan moving forward. So you can see in this section right here, I have these tarps overhanging. That's because where the trap is, that's the place where water is leaking in. And it was doing a little bit to this front door before I added this humongous plywood to the front of this. So essentially I roll this up and I move that screen out of the way and that board, and then that gives me the cage opening. So right here you can see we have all the pieces cut. We do have it attached over here, but we need to attach it to this side. As well as, I think I may be removing these and just using a galvanized wire, 16 gauge. So, and after thinking about it, I should have they didn't have it the width I wanted, and I wanted it to be the width I wanted it. And I wish I would have just made them 36 inches and just ran it and didn't have these two seams in the middle, but that's what we got going on here. Now this goes up. And same thing with this side, we just need to attach it here, and that will pretty much tidy up everything for the aviary besides the top, which I just picked up the last piece that we need for that today. Thinking about this area right here, having a cage permanently mounted to where it'll be like my show pin, like when I take a bird out to show them whatever, you know, do a video or something. I think put them over here. I think that would be cool. Just some catching cages. This is a big cage that I put the 1 by 1/2 inch all around to kind of secure it a little bit more. Right now I'm just using it to put the feeders in after they eat, just to keep it kind of, I know mice could still get in there, but alright. So then we have the office. So these are old notes, but inside of here, this is where everything goes down. Okay, so for starters, we have all the medications up here: metronidazole, some treasure tablets, yellow drops, some apple cider vinegar, probios, hydrohen. The wormer is gone. I just used the last little bit of it. Couple bands, just this kind of stuff up here. Scoopers, you know, feeders, bowls, different little things. Baskets. I keep all my feathers, the cool ones, when I find them in the loft. I always pick them up. I'm gonna do something with these. So I just went and got some more bags of feed today. This is the barley from New Country Organics, and this is the wheat. Got another big 50-pound bag of the red grit right here. Got some red cell. I have not started to use this yet, but I did pick it up because I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I need to do a little bit more research. And then you see we have these containers here. Now inside of this bin right here we have scratch blend added with some pumpkin seeds, and a lot of safflower, some black gold sunflower, and then also there's some shelled sunflower seeds in here as well. But a lot of, you know, it's just like a scratch mix and a few other things, pumpkin seeds, mostly a lot of safflower and some sunflower. And then this one, we have the red corn. Okay. And this one, this is our wheat bin. It's getting a little low. I use quite a bit of wheat and I use a lot of barley. Half of their food is derived from the barley. So barley is what I go through the most. These other things are kind of just like a little bit here, a little bit there, but it's always a lot of barley. So I got another bag so I can get that filled. These are my 2 water jugs. Sometimes you'll see a glass jug in here that has some water in it as well. But this water comes from my mother's property. She's on a well system, so it's well water. Then what do we got over here? Got a few more buckets. I think this one's empty. And this one has our grit in it. What I like to do is I take the red grit that we get, and I mix in a lot of oyster shell with it, and I think that does well. Let's just put all this stuff out. It doesn't get crazy. In here we got some shelled peanuts. I only bought like 10 pounds, but I hardly ever put this in the food. If I do, out of 5 cups, it may be this much in 5 cups. And that's just every once in a while. And we got some deer corn. So very little corn, but I do have it and add it just to help stretch out things a little bit. And then I got my straw down here, and it's sitting on top of a rack, so this stays pretty good and dry. This is a bowl that I use to mix up all my food in. This right here, underneath I have this dish. You can see all this debris. This is all debris from the food. So what I like to do is I take this and I turn it upside down, and I pour the seeds in. All that dirt goes in here, and then the seeds are a lot cleaner. Just some bath pans that I haven't really been able to use yet because the aviary is not done. This is our large training basket, I should say. It's all clean. I just cleaned it out. It's pretty nasty. Over here we have another. This is a small one that we could take about 10 birds in. This is my holding cage, or transitioning cage. Sorry about that. But what I like to use this for is just a bird or two that just got here. You know, I'm just checking them out, making sure they're all good. I leave them in here for at least a day, maybe 2. I try not to go any longer than that because these birds do not like to be isolated. From what I'm gathering, from what I'm seeing. Down here I got a extra little dog cage that I can use to put in some birds, as well as I have this rabbit cage up here that I have. It's my little traveling backpack. I'll be taking this to the show next weekend here in Virginia. If anybody's in Virginia, be sure to come to the show in Doswell, November 23rd. It's coming up in a few days. This right here is going to be for the top of the aviary. I'm going to be putting this netting on top because there's already metal and wood. This is just basically to stop the birds from going up. So that pretty much wraps up inside of the van. Now if you want, what we'll do is we'll just go take a quick tour. See if I can do all this one-handed. Normally I have 2 hands. So this came from an old truck I had. Had this tonneau cover. I said, man, this will be perfect. This will stop the water. Alright. So move that out the way. Come over here, undo this clip. And that allows me to move this. And then to move this. See? That's where the water always leaks in right there. So I gotta go in there now and scoop all that out of there. Put some fresh bedding down. But let's go and look at some birds. This is their grit. Put a little pick pot in here and a picking stone that all kind of crumbled up. Just keep this in here for them. This is Enduro 1 and that is Enduro 2. My first 2 babies. Look how they come right to me. And that's Dad, the black one. If you guys see anything, That's the little roller we just got. Right there, that brown one. This is one of my birds trained from 2 miles out. It's Coco. These two are kind of mated up right here. This featherfoot. Just taking a look around. I had some eggs up here. They weren't fertile. I took them out, threw them away. But this cage was used for the babies. You can see they're all flying around. See how they're hanging right next to me. Much better behavior now. A lot of the birds, you know, took them a little bit. This is the roller tippler mix that we just picked up. Kind of a cool bird. I got this one trained out from 2 miles too. It's black and white one. This fancy bird. Call him Oreo. It's pretty dope. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys around, show you the loft, show you some birds. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe at Enduro Loft, E-N-D-U-R-O Loft. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. You guys want to do some work together, let me know. We should be having a bird coming from Titletown Loft today that we got off auction from bestpigeon.com. Shout out to Frank McLaughlin and Guy over at Best Pigeon, and also John and Doug at Titletown Loft. Thank you so much. Very excited about the bird that we'll be getting in hopefully today. If not, maybe tomorrow. This is the mother of those two babies, Enduro 1 and 2. Yeah, so we're also gonna put that black mesh up here, and I'm gonna take off all of this wire. I would like it to be softer on the top, just in case if when they're up there and I grab them, they're not rubbing against the metal. It'll be a lot softer for the plastic. So, and then also I didn't have enough, so it's gonna cover this last little section where this wood is for right now. But it's been a process, that's for sure. Look at this beautiful baby. It's Enduro 2. Thank you guys all for the support. Thank you for tuning in. As I said, if you guys see anything of interest that maybe you would like to pair up or do something with, be sure and let me know. Just got finished deworming them. Getting ready to... I'm going to have to check it. This is one of my favorite birds right here. They're two like twins right here. They stay together. This one, and this one. They stay together. All three of these are trained from, all four of these are trained from 2 miles out, actually. All four of them. That's good that they're all sticking together. But this one, he's my favorite. Man, you see how fast he is? This one's pretty elusive too. He's pretty elusive. He was molting pretty heavy on his head. It's looking a lot better. And he's missing half of his tail. I don't know what happened to him. He came up missing. We were doing a training, and he came in super duper late. And next day he was in first, and I noticed half his tail was missing. So I don't know. I don't know if something got a hold of him or what happened. But this one we just picked up this guy right here. Doing our best with the little bit that we got. We appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support, and best of luck to everyone. God bless.